I'm going to show you how to choose the right foundation. On Electra, I put the retexturizing face primer first, so we've already done that. But now let's choose the right color foundation. I always test the foundation on the chin. The reason why is if you test it on the side of your face, it's really difficult for you to swivel your eyes around to look at this area. Plus, you really want it to match this area of your body. Lots of us, put a high SPF on our faces, so our faces don't get very much color. So your face may be a shade or two lighter than the rest of your body. You don't want to have a pale face and a dark body, but you also don't want it the other way around. So you want it all to flow beautifully. So let's test some colors on the chin. So I usually test 2 or 3 shades, because you never know what could happen. I find that some people can change a color either darker, others can change the color lighter. So if you don't know what color you're going to be, I would suggest to put it on, wait for about 5 or 6 minutes, to wait till it settles in, and then check. The color that you are might surprise you. So here I put on Cameo Glow, Porcelain, and Natural Glow. And I'm kind of veering towards the Cameo Glow, but I'm actually going to put one more on, because it's going to be light. So I'm quite liking how the Cameo Glow here is going, but I'm going to try this one here. And I'm going to wait for a few seconds just to see how it reacts with her skin. I've put 4 shades on: Light, Cameo Glow, Porcelain, and Natural Glow. Now I know that this is the right color for Electra. This is Cameo Glow. But what is interesting, I know that Electra changes her foundations a shade darker than they appear. So this is the perfect one for her. I, on the other hand, change colors lighter. So funnily enough, I actually wear exactly the same shade, even though if you look at us, we are definitely not the same skin tone, are we? So that's not right. So if you're someone that thinks, you know what, I have a whole bunch of foundations sitting there, they're not any of them the right color, you may either have to go a shade lighter, depending if you turn them darker like Electra does, or a shade darker if you're someone like me who changes the colors to a lighter tone. So we both wear the same color, but we're definitely not the same skin tone. So now I'm going to show you how to apply it. I'm going to apply the foundation with a brush rather than my fingers, although fingers are good as well. I put a tiny bit on my hand to start with, and then pick it up with a foundation brush, and then starting in the center of the face, I work my way outwards. The reason I do it this way is that way you don't ever get that kind of tide line along the jawline. And this is such a perfect color for you. Now, if you're struggling to find the right kind of color, and you do have a load of foundations, do this patch test and see what happens. Do they turn lighter? Do they turn darker? You'll know which one to choose after that. And again, from the center, working my way outwards. And I'm putting the foundation right underneath the eyes as well, because whoever says that you can't put them underneath the eyes is not telling you the truth. Foundation under the eyes is a great way of using a lot less concealer. Turn to me. And there you go, a really even skin tone. This is my award-winning concealer palette. It has 3 shades, light, medium, and deep. And what is fabulous about this is that you can mix the shades together to create whatever color you need for whatever season you're going to be seen in. Now Electra, I know you love this, so I'm going to put the light, medium, and the deep all together, and I'm going to pop them underneath your eyes. Now I'm popping it just gently with my fingertips, and then I'm going to twist you here. And this is great for covering up blemishes, dark circles, high coloring. And if you check out my video where you can see how high coloring I've got, this works like a miracle. It can be used on its own or over foundation, tinted moisturizer, tinted primer, whatever you feel you'd like to use. Now I'm going to go on to my mineral illuminating pen. Yes, I know I put concealer on already, but this just gives it that little extra. Now, not everyone's going to need the heavier concealer, but I can guarantee you all of you will want the magic wand. Right, so I'm going to do this. And I am using the peach. And you can see the peach really looks quite obvious on Electra's face right now. But wait till I apply, sort of massage it in. It adds a fabulous brightness to underneath the eyes. And it disappears. And you see how beautifully that just brightens up underneath the eyes. It just gives it that extra luminosity, which is why it's a mineral illuminating pen. And I'm doing a really gentle dabbing motion rather than rubbing. If you rub underneath the eyes, all you're going to do is rub half of everything that you put on away, and it's going to look blotchy. But this way, it looks fabulous. And to continue on with that complexion perfection, a little under eye and face brightener, just swept underneath the eyes. And as I mentioned once before, on the T-zone. And it looks marvelous. And now I'm finishing with just a swirl of invisible blotting powder just down the T-zone and on the apples here of the cheeks. And there you have it, complexion perfection.